Hey, young adventurers. Today on Rex Storytime, we're going to share an incredible story of an unexpected friendship from the age of dinosaurs. Are you ready for an adventure in the skies and the oceans? On a sunny day, a pterosaur was soaring high above the ocean, carefully observing the waters below. Suddenly, a faint cry for help caught its attention. The pterosaur thought to itself, "What's that sound? Someone's in trouble." The blue ocean stretched out below, waves gently lapping against the rocks, with the golden sunlight dancing on the water's surface. The pterosaur, a hunter of the skies, spread its enormous wings and glided effortlessly above the sea, its sharp eyes scanning for today's prey. But then, a faint and urgent cry for help pierced the air, drawing the pterosaur's attention. It quickly changed direction, flying towards the source of the sound. As the pterosaur flew closer, it saw a plesiosaur struggling to keep its head above water, sending out a distress signal. The plesiosaur's voice was weak and desperate. "Please, help me." The pterosaur approached the water's surface and saw the source of the cry. A massive plesiosaur, its long neck entangled in seaweed, was struggling to keep its head above water. Its eyes were filled with helplessness and fear. The pterosaur was taken aback, never having seen such a giant creature in such a vulnerable state. Without hesitation, the pterosaur dove to the water's edge and plunged into the ocean to investigate. There, it discovered the root of the problem. The pterosaur's thoughts were resolute. "Hold on, friend. I'm coming to save you." The pterosaur dove down, its wings cutting through the water's surface. It used its strong claws to start untangling the seaweed from the plesiosaur's neck. However, the problem was more than just seaweed. As the pterosaur submerged itself, it saw the real threat. A massive, fierce Spinosaurus had bitten down on the plesiosaur's tail. The Spinosaurus's eyes were filled with savage greed, unwilling to let go of its meal. The plesiosaur's tail was firmly grasped by a Spinosaurus, causing all the trouble. The pterosaur mustered its courage, grabbed the Spinosaurus's tail, and yanked it away, freeing the plesiosaur. The pterosaur eyed the Spinosaurus, a surge of courage welling up inside. It knew that without driving the Spinosaurus away, the plesiosaur would not survive. Swiftly, the pterosaur approached and, seizing an opportune moment, bit down hard on the Spinosaurus's tail and yanked it forcefully. The Spinosaurus, caught off guard, was thrown off balance and reluctantly swam away. The plesiosaur, with a sigh of relief, expressed gratitude. "Thank you, you saved me." Back at the surface, the plesiosaur and the pterosaur shared a moment of gratitude. That day, a bond was formed, a friendship between creatures of the sky and sea, proving that friendship knows no boundaries. The pterosaur smiled. "Need a ride home?" Back at the water's surface, both the pterosaur and the plesiosaur were catching their breath, their heartbeats gradually calming. The plesiosaur looked at the pterosaur with eyes full of gratitude. The pterosaur, with a warm smile, flapped its wings, indicating its readiness to help. The plesiosaur accepted the invitation with a nod, understanding that a special bond had formed between them. That day, the hunter of the skies and the giant of the sea became friends, demonstrating that friendship can cross any boundary, whether of air or water. And so, our story of unexpected friendship comes to an end. The pterosaur and the plesiosaur remind us that sometimes help comes from the most unexpected places. Join us next time on Rex Storytime for more amazing dinosaur tales. Until then, keep exploring and never stop being curious about our wonderful world. Rex's story ended, but the friendship between the pterosaur and the plesiosaur had only just begun. These unlikely friends learned a valuable lesson that day. In this world, we never know who will become our friend or where help will come from. As long as we have kind hearts and the courage to lend a hand, miracles can happen.
Enjoyed the story? Subscribe and ring the bell for more adventures with me.